Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Dave and welcome to a Titanfall best class setup video for you guys. Now I've seen in the past that people do kind of Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Ghost and Battlefield sort of setups, but no one's ever done a Titanfall one as of yet, as I know of. There probably has been someone, but I haven't seen any videos as of yet. But I'm going to be showing you guys the Titan Loadout, or best class of a Titan that I use throughout most of the games I play for Titanfall, from Pilot Hunter to Last Titan Standing to Attrition to whatever is in there. So basically what you're seeing right now is just me using the Titan that I use. But what I'm going to do is we're going to cut from that and we're going to go straight into the loadout section. So if you know Titanfall very well, it's basically a first person shooter where you have Titans as well in the gameplay, which is really awesome. So when you get onto a certain level, you can unlock all 5 Titan custom loadouts, and I've done a range of them, but the one I mainly use is this one. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, I'm going to basically go through the chassis, the weapons, everything that you get out of the side, and explain the reason why I chose these ones. Alright, so simple. So the first thing we look at is chassis. Chassis, you get 3 types of chassis. That's all you're going to get from Titanfall until they tell us otherwise from Respawn. First one is Atlas, is the first one you actually get. This one is a mid-ranged chassis. It's balanced from agility to durability, as basically it's the Titan, it's the Strider and the Ogre put together. And the core ability of the Atlas is the damage core. So basically after a certain amount of time when you've been in your Titan, you get a core damage core ability, which basically means your weapons and the Titan itself become more powerful and it increases the damage. The next thing we're going to look at is the Strider. The Strider is the fastest Titan in Titanfall. Basically, it has 3 dashes. Normally the Atlas has 2, but this Strider has 3, which makes it much more maneuverable and much more easier to control. But you lose the actual armor, so it becomes less. It actually becomes weaker when you actually become more fighting like one-on-ones with Titans. And its core ability is Dash Core. Basically means it has unlimited dash. It can basically speed up, go side to side as much as possible within those few seconds. This is the one I don't use as much because it's not as good. But the next one we're going to go through is the Ogre. The Ogre is basically the heavy Titan. It's very slow, but it take a lot of punch from other Titans. Its core ability is the Shield Core. Basically, after a few minutes, your shield basically improves, much more powerful, and can take more punishment. This is probably one of the best Titans, I think, personally myself. The Atlas is really good as an all-rounder, but the Ogre is much better because you can go right into the middle of a match, one-on-one with a Titan, and if you put your shield core ability on, you can actually take on 2 Titans depending on what weapon you have. And this is the one that I mainly use. Dash wise, it only has 1. It's the slowest one, being the heaviest one. It's very slow, very sluggish, but again, one of my favorite Titans I love about it. So we're going to go on to the primary weapon. Now the main ones that people use are the chain gun, the 40mm cannon, and sometimes the railgun. These guns are really good as long as you get the extended mags. With the chain gun, if you get the extended mags, it helps out a lot. But the one that I use is the triple threat. Probably the one that people wouldn't use as much, but the reason why I use it is because this can cause a lot of damage very close up. The accuracy and the range isn't as good, but you can use that to your advantage when I go through the other bits and bobs and I'll explain the reason why. Always get it with extended mags because basically you get 9 magazines, or 9 magazines or whatever, and you get an extra 3. So that's really good. I always get that, and it's actually really effective weapon. And then the next thing we're going to go over is the tactical ability. Everyone knows the tactical ability for Titanfall. If you've seen the videos on YouTube, you basically see the Vortex Shield where one Titan is getting shot at. He uses the Vortex Shield to collect all those bullets and to basically fire back, kind of like in Matrix. You remember the first Matrix? Kind of like that. You have the smokes, electric smoke, which is really good. This is actually kind of used in 3 sort of scenarios. Basically, it's a smoke bomb that is on the Titan and it has electricity as well. This works really well because it can injure or actually eliminate enemy pilots that are on the back of your Titan trying to destroy your Titan. And it really works out really well with that because when you notice them, you can hear them going on your Titan. You just turn on the smoke and it eliminates them within a few seconds. The other reason why it's really good, it damages Titans, and also for a third one, which is really clever, which I actually realise, is if you're in a one-on-one match with a Titan and he starts coming really close to you, you stick that electric smoke on, it takes damage, and it will actually daze his view. You won't be able to see because obviously it's smoke, and you'll be able to flank around the back of him and eliminate him that way. That's what I do a lot with the Titan that I use. So I always use electric smoke. is pretty much the one I use the most. Particle wall basically is an extra shield that comes in front of you with your normal shield, so it gives you more protection. You can shoot your weapon through it, but they can't shoot. Their bullets can't get to you. But eventually that shield will eventually take damage and eventually go away. So it's an okay one. It's good if you've got a load of men behind you that you want to protect. You put the particle wall down and it works really, really well. But I use the electric smoker, like I said before. It's pretty much 3 things in one, and it can really cause a lot of damage to Titans, pilots, and distract them as well, and make you flank them. So the ordnance is basically the rocket systems. One you start off with is the rocket salvo, which is basically a non-targeting. It just basically goes into a circle. Slaved warheads basically locks onto an area but can sometimes miss. Cluster ones basically explode once, and then extra rockets explode afterwards. But the one that I use is the multi-targeting missile. It actually targets the main bits, and it is really, really accurate. Very fast loading as well, and it can cause lots of damage to Titans. It can't get onto pilots, but the Titans are the main things we worry about. With the pilots, you just use your smoke screen or the electric smoke, and it can pretty much take them out straight away. Tier 1 and Tier 2 are basically extra kits that you get. For Tier 1 you can get nuclear injection. Injection basically, when you're about to eject from your Titan, it has a nuclear payload which basically destroys other Titans or damages them in their vicinity. Regain booster, which is the one I used, which improves your shield, makes it regain faster. Fast autoloader is basically for your ordnance, for your rockets to load quicker. And then dash quick charge basically makes you dash better. It could work well with the Titan, but I don't really use dash as much. And then the tactical reactor, basically the tactical ability, your electric smoke charges up faster. But I use the regen booster because it basically boosts my shield back to normal, makes it heal up much quicker, and that's always the best thing. And then Tier 2, the next kit, you have auto eject. So basically when your Titan is about to be destroyed, it auto ejects it just in case you forget. Survivor, when your Titan is on the verge of exploding, it slows down the process, so it makes it easier. That's the one that I use the most of the times. And then you have the core extender. So the Ogre's core ability was the shield, like we said before. It extends it, makes it last longer, so you can survive on those one-on-one battles, or even if you get those moments when it says you are outnumbered by 2 to 1. It really, really helps that much out. But the one I use is the Big Punch. Now, if you didn't know, you're probably saying, well, how can you know what the core accelerator is? And I was able to go to Titanfall event and play basically all the guns and all the weapons and all the kits and everything before the day before it came released. I'll leave that on the link in the description so I can talk to you guys about that as well. But the Big Punch is the one I use the most because the Ogre is one of the most powerfulest Titans out there. And if you add a Big Punch, his punches are going to be more devastating to Titans and even to pilots, and it's really, really good. Core Accelerator basically makes your core ability recharge quicker. I don't really use that because, I don't need it at that point. So that's what I use pretty much with my Titan. They're the ones I use. I do change it. I've sometimes put the Atlas on as well, depending on how it goes, but I mainly use the Ogre. They're the ones that I use. I do have others like the Strider for the 40mm cannon, again with the Atlas with the 40mm cannon, and then I have the chain gun with the Strider. But I don't really use them. I mainly use the Ogre. That's my main ones. But what I'm going to show you guys right now is some gameplay action, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll speak to you guys in a bit.
Yes, sir. Titan time indeed.
Mine's already dead, so.
Got one.
The guy on you, I think, Eric, isn't he?
Yeah, take him out.
Trying to. Yeah, get over there.
Anyone?
Where are you?
Right. I'll take him out since no one else will.
Where are you?
I have to get over there. That's the easiest thing to do.
Let's take
Wow,
the
this
big.
guy managed to do my Titan. Freaking bastard. And I was surrounded by friendlies and nobody wanted to shoot him off.
Let's get my
Yeah,
shield.
just letting you know. And I got run over by a Strider. I love it.
Double kill, bitches.
I'm coming.
Triple kill.
That was
Alright.
awesome.
I'm gonna be a Titan, bitches. Oh shit.
Same here.
I've got my favourite Titan out of all of them.
I'll be behind you, Dave. Oh, where'd you go? You went inside this building. I'm on your 6.
Yeah, there we go.
Why do they still see me when
One's
I'm
down.
invisible?
There's one behind you, Eric.
Oh boy.
Alright, he's dead.
Appreciate.
Oh my god, there's another guy ahead of me. Oh my god.
Let me get ahead
They're
of you.
coming.
Teamwork, teamwork.
Hey, I'm
Yes,
shooting
sir.
from the bottom.
Oh my god.
Oh god, he had the nuke on.
Did you get the new? Ah, son of a bitch. Right,
That really messed me up.
I think I've got
Coming with
the.
my Titan. Hold on, guys.
Where are you?
Hold on. I'm right where you guys are. He's shooting me.